The autumn wind swept across the empty cornfields of Black Creek, a forgotten town hidden deep within rural America. Most people passed through the town without stopping. There was nothing worth seeing except old farms, abandoned houses, and a massive hospital standing at the edge of the woods. The building was known as St. Mercy Hospital for over 30 years. It had remained empty. Its shattered windows stared like dead eyes into the darkness. Locals avoided it. Children were warned never to go near it. And every Halloween, stories emerged about screams echoing from its hallways after midnight. Nobody knew whether the stories were true. Until the night 5 football teammates decided to find out. Jake Morrison was captain of the Black Creek High football team. Strong, confident, and fearless. He laughed at ghost stories. His teammates felt the same. There was Ethan Brooks, the team's fastest runner. Mason Reed, the strongest linebacker. Tyler Grant, known for recording everything on his camera. And Ryan Cooper, the quiet one who rarely believed anything without proof. One Friday evening after practice, the group gathered inside the locker room. Rain hammered the roof overhead. Tyler sat scrolling through local forums on his phone. Suddenly, he grinned. "You guys need to see this." Jake looked up. "What?" Tyler turned the screen around. A post from an anonymous user read, "3 teenagers entered St. Mercy Hospital last month. None stayed longer than 20 minutes. One was found unconscious. The other 2 refused to speak about what happened." Mason laughed. "Fake." "Probably," Ethan agreed. Ryan remained silent. Jake smirked. "Let's settle it." Tyler raised an eyebrow. "How?" Jake leaned forward. "We spent the night there." The locker room instantly became quiet. Then Mason burst out laughing. "No way." "I'm serious." Tyler's eyes widened. "You mean tonight?" Jake nodded. "Bring cameras." Ethan grinned. "This is going to be legendary." Ryan looked uneasy. "I don't know about this." Jake slapped him on the shoulder. "Come on. It's just an abandoned building." Ryan forced a smile. "Yeah, maybe." But deep inside, he already felt something was wrong. At 10:45 p.m., the 5 teammates parked their truck near the hospital entrance. Clouds covered the moon. The hospital tower rose above them, like a giant black monument. The rusted sign still hung crookedly above the gate. St. Mercy Hospital, emergency entrance. The word emergency seemed almost ironic now. No ambulances had arrived here in decades. Jake grabbed a flashlight. "Ready?" Everyone nodded. Except Ryan. He kept staring at the building. For a brief moment, he thought he saw someone standing in a 3rd-floor window. A pale face watching them. Then lightning flashed. The face disappeared. "Ryan?" Jake called. "You coming?" Ryan swallowed hard. "Yeah." Together, they entered the hospital. The front doors groaned open. Dust filled the air. The smell inside was unbearable. Rot. Mold. And something else. Something older. Something wrong. Tyler switched on his camera. The red recording light illuminated the darkness. "Black Creek ghost hunters," he joked. Nobody laughed. The atmosphere felt strangely heavy. As if the building itself were alive. Watching. Waiting. The emergency ward remained largely intact. Wheelchairs sat abandoned in corners, broken. Medical equipment covered the floor. Patient records were scattered everywhere. Jake picked up a file. The paper crumbled in his hands. The date caught his attention. October 17th, 1989. The same year the hospital closed. Ethan frowned. Why? Did this place shut down anyway? Nobody answered Then Ryan noticed something. A newspaper clipping attached to a wall. Most of it had faded, but one headline remained. Readable. 12 patients die during mysterious nighttime incident. Below it were grainy black and white photographs. Doctors. Nurses. Police officers. And bodies covered with sheets. Mason stared. That's creepy. Tyler zoomed in with his camera. Suddenly static exploded across the screen. The image distorted. The camera emitted a strange buzzing noise. What the hell? Tyler smacked the side of it. The buzzing stopped for a few seconds. Then it started again. Louder. Much louder. A whisper emerged through the speaker. At first it sounded like random noise. Then they heard actual words. Leave. Everyone. Froze. The voice sounded weak. Broken. Almost inhuman. Leave. Tyler's face turned pale. Did you hear that? Before anyone could respond, the camera shut off. Complete silence. Followed. Nobody spoke. Nobody moved. Then Jake forced a laugh. Old electronics. But even he didn't sound convinced. Midnight. Arrived. The group reached the surgical wing. The corridor stretched endlessly ahead. Dark doors lined both sides. Every room seemed identical. Every shadow looked deeper than it should. Ryan kept feeling someone walking behind them. Whenever he turned around, nobody was there. Just darkness. Then came the first scream. A woman's scream. Loud. Terrified. Echoing through the building. Everyone jumped. What was that? Ethan shouted. Nobody answered. The scream came. Again. This time closer. Much closer. It sounded as though someone were being tortured. The noise echoed from somewhere upstairs. Jake gripped his flashlight. We should check it out. Ryan stared at him. Are you insane? Another scream ripped through the darkness. Then suddenly stopped. Silence. Dead. Silence. Jake swallowed. For the first time all night, fear appeared in his eyes. Yet he continued. Forward. The others followed reluctantly, one by one, into the darkness. The stairwell led to the third floor. Air felt colder here, much colder. Their breath became visible. Tyler checked the temperature on his phone. 30-8 degrees Fahrenheit. Impossible. Outside. It was nearly 60. Ethan rubbed his arms. Why is it freezing? Nobody knew. Then Mason stopped. Walking. Guys. His voice trembled. Everyone turned. Mason pointed toward the end of the hallway. A nurse stood. Their motionless. White uniform. Dark hair covering. Her face. She seemed completely still, like a mannequin or a corpse. Jake called out. Hello? No response. Tyler lifted the camera. The nurse slowly raised her head. Her eyes were completely black. Not Dark dot, not shadowed dot, black dot, as if there were no eyes at all dot, only endless darkness. The hallway lights suddenly flickered dot once dot twice dot three times. When the lights stabilized, the nurse was gone dot, vanished dot. Every flashlight beam searched the corridor dot, nothing dot, no footsteps dot, no doors opening dot, no sign she had ever existed. Then a voice whispered directly behind Ryan, "Run, Ryan." Spun around. Nobody stood there, but something icy touched his shoulder. A hand, cold as death. Ryan screamed dot, and at that exact moment, something began running toward them from the darkness ahead dot, fast dot, far too fast to be human dot, and the real nightmare finally began.